Hey then, well met friends, Andang here, getting ready to go through the next part of our zone look through of Helm Steep. The new area is coming with Western Rohan, and somebody lit a fire to these these places. Definitely not a good thing. And there was a battle that went on here as we make our way from Kingstead, which is where Edoras was, into the Eastfold.
As you can already see, the tone has gotten rather more unpleasant than pretty much anywhere else we've been in LOTRO.
I wouldn't say anywhere else. Mirkwood's pretty, and Moria are pretty scary, but
Well,
anywhere in Rohan, I'd say, except for maybe Fangorn, obviously.
well, you don't see as many dead people
Well, that's true.
that are actually dead.
There are a lot of dead people here. Alright, we are making our way up to our first town. Now, the town up here called Aldsburg is actually the former capital of Rohan, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what Turbine intends to be the main hub of the new zone. And we'll see what happens. I think a lot of people will still be in Edoras.
Yeah, in the end, the players decide.
Alright, and Edoras is probably a much better place for a capital, to be honest.
Interesting fact, the Hypebolt, I think it's the wood crafting instance, that town there, I can't remember what it's called now, is actually located here and you can run around in it.
Yep, that is definitely true, and this is another one of those big cities that are here in the new zone. And it's nice because Turbine can actually craft these huge cities. They're no longer limited by lore to keep them small.
Mm-hmm.
Which definitely makes me excited for Ministerial. Then you can see a nice ruin outside here of the former city. So now we're in Aldsburg, and the lead up right up to this huge old keep, and we have two awesome statues here right in front of the main place there. So definitely very nice. Not quite as cool as the horse explosion fountain, but still a very neat area.
If you look at the woodwork on the meat hall and the other houses around here, you can see they're rather blue tinted compared to the brown of the rest of Rohan.
That the wood's pretty old and kind of moldy, but also painted. And here you can see the inside of the hall, and it's pretty impressive, actually. Not quite as impressive as the main hall, but definitely would be nice back in the day.
I think it would be shameful if we didn't mention the tapestry.
Yes, yes. Why don't we go ahead and mention the lore behind the tapestry?
Yes, I believe that is the representing the oath of Eol after the
yeah, I believe
battle.
so. And it shows the I believe that's an elf there.
I think that's Eol. I'm not sure how good their work is.
Maybe. He has pointy ears though, so could be wrong. And then obviously, yeah, with
you can see the red arrow there as well, which is a sign that trouble is afoot.
Indeed, yeah. So
let's see upstairs.
Definitely a cool little area. And yeah, let's head upstairs inside here. So yeah, there's a whole nother little area up here. Very nice for sure. Don't recommend jumping down, but you can if you want to. Alright. And let's go ahead and head on to the next area. And the swamp area in here is extremely well done by Turbine. They put in a ton of detail into it. And so that is actually where we're headed towards next. And it has one of the most interesting and diverse cities or settlements in all of Rohan, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And there are tons of farms throughout all of this part of Rohan, and they're much bigger farms, which is fitting to the lore, of course. Alright, and plenty of bears inside here to kill, along with all sorts of enemy types actually, including some new mounted Orokai that they've actually had they've actually done the animation to make them look just like players, and so from far away you actually can't tell if it's an enemy or an ally because the animation looks exactly the same, and they're actually moving in such a way that it looks like players. So whoever animated that at Turbine did a fantastic job. Alright, and we are nearly to this city here. And this one's actually overrun with orcs. It is right outside of the other settlement here, and it really shows you how dire the situation actually is when a town that big is actually conquered. And then obviously Helm's Deep shows you how real dire it is. Alright, and here is probably the one of the most diverse places in all of Rohan, because they actually built a settlement in the middle of the forest. And it's very different from anywhere else. And there's no fog right now, but when there is fog, it is a very different place for sure, and you definitely feel closed in. It's unlike anywhere else in LOTRO.
You also see the swans are back. Look in some of the ponds.
Indeed, and even inside this keeps that closed-in feel with the low roof and all that stuff. Definitely a great job designing this. And I'd say the landscape is probably the changes in landscape from the previous part of Rohan to this is just amazing, and it's definitely hats off to the world builders because somehow they made an even better looking Rohan in this part. Alright, and there is one final location. You can see the huge bog area.
Really good animation when the swans fly in and sit on the water there.
Yeah, they've definitely taken a lot more. The animation department has made some great strides in making LOTRO look much more believable and really pulling you into the world.
As we come into this part of the Eastfold, it starts getting a lot more wooded.
Yeah, there's a large wood area and lots of things hidden inside, I must add. They've put in some interesting secrets that we won't divulge for you here, but there are some very interesting things that you'll want to look around in the zone for sure. And here we have the last little keep area. I'm not going to go inside because it looks mostly like the others.
This point up here I think will be worth looking at. There is a tower that has a very good view of a certain beacon.
Ah,
that you
yes.
may recognize. Very hidden path.
Let's go ahead and go up in and take a look. Alright, and there you can see the beacon, and if you want to describe the lore on that real quick.
Yes, that is the beacon of Halathirion. It is one of the... I can't remember how many beacons there are exactly, but it is the one lit by Gondor to signal that they request aid from Rohan.
That's right, and you can see some amazing waterfalls there in the distance. Alright, and I think we'll end this video here, so thank you guys so much for watching. another one of our zone previews, and we will keep them coming as we make our way throughout the new area of Helm's Deep. Definitely some of the best designed landscape so far. So yeah, we'll see you again real soon.
PVMP and dang, subscribe.